And joining me now from the events team at the council, Joe, Blair and Mark Hadlow. Thank you for joining me both. How are you doing?
Good, thank you.
Are you okay? Nerves all right today? Yeah.
Tired.
It's a bit tiring, isn't it, this debacle?
Well, the blimmin' aftershocks.
Yeah, I know. We've got a few more to come between now and Sunday, apparently.
Oh, really?
That's what they're saying. But anyway, good news, of course, yesterday with the announcement with John Key and Bob Parker about this band together. So who wants to go first? Tell me all about it.
Well, I was lucky enough to go out to the University of Canterbury yesterday to see them announce it, and it was such a nice event because through all this, tense times, it was something really positive. Especially the concert with Jason Kerrison from Opshop and Paul Ellis, who have just called us up last week pretty much, didn't they, and just said we want to do this for Christchurch, and the whole music industry in New Zealand are just wanting to do something, and this is what they think they can do for you, so can we have a concert in Hagley Park?
You're like, yes please. Yeah. So just kind of off their own bat, that's great.
Unbelievable. Yeah, so they're out sort of raising all the sponsorship to make it happen, and Mark's events production team at council will work with them to put it on. So it'll be a big ask, but I think it's going to be a pretty big show.
Fantastic. And so it's going to be free, is that right?
Yeah, free concert, and it's in Hagley Park, and it's the good thing about it is it's going to be alcohol free. No alcohol at all.
Good.
We're pretty clear about that. The stipulation is no alcohol at all.
12 till 8?
12 till 8 p.m. So there's 8 hours of music from some of the greatest bands that New Zealand have ever produced. Well, I suppose we could mention a couple, which is very exciting. I think the Exponents are going to have
coming back together because of
it. I think Dave Dobbin, I think, is rumoured to come.
No, he's confirmed.
He's confirmed, and of course Opshop,
and Bick Runga.
Oh gosh,
the Bats, which is the iconic Flying Nun.
Yes.
Well, Paul Keane is in the events production team, and he's buzzing, and he'll be doing his wonderful. They're just fantastic. Although the good thing is there's a lot of people who are wanting to do their thing for the concert, and it's great to know that this is going to happen. I mean, it's huge. If it does, if the weather's great, and we do. Pull it off, they're expecting somewhere in the 100 to 130, 40,000 people during the day. Yeah. So, but the police have been all the services have been pretty stretched over the last couple of weeks. They're absolutely humming for it as well. So from Dave Cliff right down to to Gordon Spite, who's Mr. Champion of the Square. They're saying this is great, but the booze is really important. We're going to keep that out of it. We don't
make it a family event.
It's a family community.
That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Event.
And it's not even really a fundraiser for Cantabrians. It's for us to come together and just, I guess, let off a bit of our. That was pretty full on. But also, and then the country will be able to actually fundraise through a live broadcast through TV3 and C4.
Oh, fantastic.
So they're going to run like a pledge, kind of like a telethon thing. But we won't. Cantabrians can just have fun.
There's no buckets.
You can just relax.
There's no buckets going around for collections because it's not about that.
It's about just coming together. And
Paul and Jason were really clear on that. It wasn't. It's about helping Cantabrians just to get together and be a community and just enjoy some fantastic music from a lot of people who are fantastic musicians out of Canterbury.
Feelers as well.
Yeah, that's right. Totally.
Huge amounts of people. I'm getting phone calls all the time from people who want to come and perform.
So we'll have quite a Christchurch feel to it at the start, especially some of the really kind of iconic, more indie bands at the start as well.
Brilliant. So that make sure you've got that date down in your diary. So it is October the 23rd, starts at 12 o'clock through until 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So what a good
and rain day will just be the next day. So it's Labour weekend.
No, of course, it will not rain at all. Hey, good news about Metallica as well. So they're releasing some more free tickets for the volunteers and things.
Because it's all sold out, both concerts, but they had some corporate suites left because they didn't quite sell those out for Metallica. So the promoter, and V-Bass and the band said, let's give these out to the students.
That's brilliant.
How cool is that?
So all of those students, I mean, we had thousands, didn't we?
Yeah, the university students who
banded together.
That, whoever the Prime Minister, I love that quote, said yesterday, who knows, you might be Prime Minister one day. We organised them all to go out and do that. I mean, that's just fantastic. It's so, because they get a hard rap, the university students, they've got the Undie 500 and they keep getting hammered by that. And so this is just wonderful for these guys,
Joy for
Good
them.
on them.
Yeah, well done. That's great news. And that's Metallica's next week, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. thing.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
If it's your thing, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Brass bands a win.
Other big events coming up too, of course, as we're kind of getting back on our feet. We'll have the big, concert, and then we've got, of course, the Cup and Show Week and the
fireworks. Skyforks, November 5, and then of course, then it's the uphill slog for us as the production team going into summer times, which is going to be huge.
Yeah, and the World Buskers Festival as well.
And then we move into the closer and closer it gets to Rugby World Cup, which is
that's the scary thought, isn't it?
Yeah. Enormous.
Yeah,
and it's 10 months away, 11 months away.
A huge thing. Yeah, it's going to fly by too.
Oh yeah.
So Bob Parker was mentioning that people were a bit concerned about New Zealand Cup and Show Week, whether or not they would be going ahead with the venues and things, but that's all still good, isn't it?
All good, all on track, and I think it's going to be quite a special Cup and Show Week this year.
Yeah, it will be. Maybe
we might see more Cantabrians coming rather than the visitors, because they want to get together again,
And one of the things that probably we need to get out there is the fact that overseas, the perception is that the centre of town, e.g. the CBD, has been flattened by this quake, and it ain't the case at all. It's I was at a meeting last night, and the CBD and the business people, they really want to rock on and get things moving, and so it was great to see them being so positive. With the mayor and Sue Wells were there last night.
Great.
And they were just, absolutely. Sue Wells particularly was just fantastic and giving a lot of positive feel from the council, and all the retail people were just like, trying to find a way through the nightmare of their buildings, which is being resolved. That looks pretty positive. But the CBD is springing back into life very quickly.
And I think October, November will be really important for the hotels as well. Like if these events can bring people in, that momentum will start up, and we might just be able to move forward. So it's quite a critical time for events and the tourism industry as well.
It was good to see yesterday, just in downtown and Cashel Street and High Street, that there were a lot of people around again.
There?
So it was really good to see.
And of course the pressure is, as we get busier and busier, as Joe and I will start arguing again, which will be fabulous.
so some things never change.
It's so healthy.
What do we refer to as? I think we're like an old married couple. Our team referred to as, oh my God, off again. But I have to say, from the perspective of my team, the events production team, I mean, what a fabulous team to be involved and responsible for this free concert.
Yeah, it's quite an honour.
The best production team in New Zealand.
We're lucky we have them.
Outdoor events, and
it's going to be huge, isn't it?
We've got some brilliant people there.
Well done to everybody involved. Thank you so much for coming in and chatting about this. It's going to be great. I cannot wait. So remember, if you'd like any more details about anything to do with the council on those info lines, here's some details for you now. 039418 and the website there as well. That keeps you completely up to date. recovercanterbury.co.nz is another good website for you as well. But speaking of important numbers, we'll go through a couple of those for you now as well. We've been doing this every day, so you have a chance to jot them down. The government helpline number is 0800 77 99997. So that's 0800 77 99997. And also, just to reiterate, that Earthquake Commission line, I know some of you still haven't had a chance to get through or to do what you need to do there. So that is 0800 326 243. So 0800 326 243. And those numbers are also on the CTV website as well.